Millions of illegal immigrants are in the United States. They live regular lives and pledge allegiance to the flag. They work and provide for their families and hope one day for the better life they've always wanted to achieve. How should they be educated is the question.
Illegal immigrants may come for education or other reasons, but they almost all receive schooling. We are letting competing nations grow by shutting out the opportunity for these immigrants to work and improve the United States. In many cases, the undocumented immigrants did not come by their choice because their whole family moved or they were born in the United States. Education is the key to a country's success, but could also be the path to failure. These people living in a country determines its outcome, and the growing number of people in America, if uneducated, could be detrimental to the United States. The question is, who should be able to receive this education?
Public education is essential for all communities, in particular for low-income communities, are very, very critical. It is the path to prosperity and to make sure that the middle class in this country become powerful and make meaningful contribution to the society. So without no question, public education is essential for everybody.
Many leaders in the world today agree that all citizens of a country deserve education. But in the case of the United States, with the heavy flow of immigration from almost every country in the world, bringing together all the different cultures to receive schooling is difficult. How can the government create fair qualifications for a student in America, and what about those who can't afford school?
We believe that it is very important to give opportunities to everybody, regardless your immigration status, your color of skin, regardless who you are as a human being. You are entitled to certain opportunities. But if you pay taxes, and in addition to that, you graduate right over here in our county, in our state, then we believe that you can go to college and you pay in state tuition.
The United States government has been attempting to make great leaps in educational standards, which is a worthy goal. The ideas have been put out and are becoming revolutionary, such as the DREAM Act, the Development, Relief, and Education for Alien Minors Act, which specifies who should receive education. The Obama administration fully supports this bill, which adjusts the qualifications for an illegal immigrant's eligibility to a local college education. Many school systems support education for anyone, no matter what.
I think it is critically important that we open our doors to children who live in this country. When we offer public education in Montgomery County Public Schools, we offer it to all children within our jurisdiction. We do not ask them about their family's history for how they got here. They are living in our communities, and they are children who we need to educate. And I think the critical thing to remember is that irrespective of choices that parents and families made, children who grow up here, who we welcome into our doors, they become our future. And if we invest in them and we give them opportunities and then we make it possible for them to stay and accord them some of the same opportunities, it will come back to us in dividends in their future because they will be productive, giving citizens. We don't know which student who walks through the door is going to be the person who finds the cure for cancer, or the big thinker who comes up with a way to solve many of the problems that face us. And so we want to be sure to encourage and nurture and create opportunity.
Another issue is the kids of illegal immigrants. Some people argue that the kids should just go back to their own country, and other people argue that it was not the kids' fault. And now that they are in the United States, they should be entitled to stay.
Those kids arrive to the country when they used to be 2 or 3 years old. So they don't have any responsibility for being right over here. And we already invest a lot of money because it's by Constitution, is an obligation of our state and our county to provide public education to kids until they finish the high school, right? And then what happened? We invest already a lot of millions of dollars on those kids. So we need to give additional opportunity to them because we know that many of them want to be our future doctors, our future, nurses, engineers. So we believe that was very important to give that opportunity to them.
Many American citizens have wondered how we can regulate the immigration and who should receive what privilege. The main categories are immigrants, illegal immigrants, and illegal immigrants' children. The problem with the decision is people have different views about each category, so it widens the topic from immigrants in education to many types of immigrants in education. And when the issue becomes broader, that's when people start disagreeing.
What Frank Sherry and his allies in the administration are doing is politicizing this whole, because look, it's not going to pass the Senate, Paul. Bill's not going to pass the Senate. So why are they bringing up the bill now? Strategically, they're trying to alienate what they say are, they say this, alienate Hispanic voters from the Republican Party. A cynical manipulation of immigration policy for partisan political block gain, the likes of which I don't believe we've ever seen before in American history. So whatever the merits, no one will deny that there are people who have worked hard and done well. We would like to see them get an education, but they are citizens of other countries, and they have the right to get an education in their own country. And frankly, what a great message it would be sending if we would encourage people to go back to their home countries, so we would stop sending a message to people that if you come here illegally, you're going to get rewarded.
Many immigrants and citizens alike have been fighting for a solution to this problem.
What we did this summer for the DREAM Act, to pass the DREAM Act, we organized schools, we went to the marches, petitions for early voting. We actually went out there, we were just talking to people about the DREAM Act and please vote for it. And then on November the 6th, we went from 6 to 9. And we were there all day long telling people, please vote for the DREAM Act, it's all right.
The Americans of the United States, who are true at heart, regardless of their immigration status, need to come together and decide the final line that separates the immigration flow between hostile and those who deserve American freedom. Education is one of the great freedoms this country grants. So, if immigrants, illegal or not, pay taxes, work hard, help the community, and have proven to be good people, why shouldn't we give them the U.S. education they deserve?
Nobody gets to write your destiny but you. Your future is in your hands. Your life is what you make of it. And nothing, absolutely nothing, is beyond your reach. So long as you're willing to dream big, so long as you're willing to work hard, so long as you're willing to stay focused on your education, there is not a single thing that any of you cannot accomplish. Not a single thing. I believe that.
It's all up to the people of the country and up to you too, Mr. President.